Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey.
None are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick Mahomes.
And staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Kamen Entchev.
Hello and welcome back to Ultimate Autographs. Kamen Entchev here with Alex Tellez. About a 25-30 minute lunch break, very, very quick. We're back for more breaks. We did well over 30 boxes in the early show, so many of them amazing. And you know what? We got 2 pre-fills already in the 2 hottest breaks in the room, which really look at the last 2 or 3 months, the 2 hottest breaks we offer, right? Practice Squad and Vault, they are on fire. Jeff Smith is a new customer in the break room. He's a fellow Chicago Bear fan like us. Bear down, Jeff. He got all the spots in the vault. Maybe looking for a little bit of Tom Brady. Alex, I can't wait to get started, though. Should be another awesome show. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I might have driven twice the speed limit to get to Jimmy John's real quick and back, but I did it, and I'm here, and I'm safe. And
Did you really have Jimmy John's?
yeah, Jimmy John's in that
They
time.
are quick, aren't they? I know it's not that far
No,
over
it's
there.
like a 4 or 5 minute drive.
That's quick.
There was nobody in there, thank God. That's what made
that's
it.
the best.
Yeah.
Efficiency from Alex. Jimmy John's freaky fast, freaky good. Like the break page, right? It fills out freaky fast, and the hits are freaky good. Pulling up the randomizer, looking for 2 virtual dice, 6 or higher, 4 and a 2, 6 on the dice roll. That'll do. Heading on over to the Wheel of Names. Let's see what we're chasing today. Chase item of the show. We've got ourselves. How about? And actually, this we need to change. I knew I was forgetting something, Alex.
Oh, so that'll be the can't miss.
We'll make it the can't miss because the can't miss is in for the minis. Let me update this on our board. Can't miss. So can't miss will be the chase, which is in the mini slot, which is a mix of minis and jerseys. I think everything but the Drew Brees is out there, right? So awesome. Let's get the party started. Jeff, are you out there, Jeff? I'll give Jeff about 30 seconds or so here.
Bear down, Jeff.
Bear down, Jeff. Let us know what number you would like in the vault.
Who is it that came up with that? Because it's like
Bear down?
Yeah.
I mean, had to be somebody from a long time ago. I mean, Bob Boulay probably knows.
I feel like it's more recent than old.
Is it? I mean,
I feel like it's more within like the last 5 years.
Is it? I think I said it when I was a child. I could be wrong. So it feels like I've been saying it forever.
Yeah.
So, and then after Jeff, we do have a practice squad break that filled up as well. That is Brian Popopio, Trey Emerson, Chris Ripka, and Jennifer Fink.
Oh, yeah. Phrase came out in 1926.
Okay, yeah. I was going to say, I remember hearing it when I was...
John Bird Button Salmon.
Okay. I don't know who that is, but he's kind of iconic in his own right?
But it was for Arizona.
Oh.
Arizona Bears.
Arizona Bears.
Yeah, so I don't know when the Chicago Bears started it.
Okay. Well, sounds better for the Chicago Bears. All right, well, Jeff is not in the chat, so I'm going to let the number... quad Phillip from earlier. I thought there was only 3 spots left. Yes, Sonny, we ran the quad at the end of the noon show. We did hop off the air briefly, but hop back on. We did knock out that quad box break in the early show. There's a new quad up, though, so get after that one if you would like.
Exactly.
7 to go on that one. All right, so vault is out of 35. I'll pull up our 1 to 35 wheel, and let's see what we got here. How about box 32, the Jim Brown number? And this is just a single. 32 is there. 32 is what we'll do. Actually, I don't have to randomize anything since it's all Jeff, right? I'm assuming it's pronounced Jeff. Jeff, G-E-F-F. No O, no J. Jeff, G-E-F-F. I know what Sonny wants in that vault. Everyone's out there looking for Tom Brady. Sonny wants that LaDainian Tomlinson, which, by the way, you can double up with the Terrell Davis and LT Speedflex in the AFC West.
Yep.
And that is not too shabby, if you ask me. All right, box 32 to kick off the vault. Jeff one-upping the Josh Andres 7 of 8. That's right. Jeff is a smart man. He heard me say buy all the spots quickly before someone else gets in. And I gotta say, holy cow, Jeff! He bought out the spots his second break ever!
Wow.
Tom Brady! Let's go, Jeff! Are you kidding me, brother? The Tom Brady Rip Speed Flex. More than a $3,000 helmet with the soldiers on the back. Jeff paid like $700. He got more than 4 times the value with Tom Brady. Wow, says Craig. Holy blank, says Josh.
Yeah.
Here we go, Jeff Smith. You said it best, Alex. You said it best. Mahomes came out at the end last time. Brady was due to come out at the beginning. There he is, Tom Brady.
That's why I never understand why people wait. Jeff didn't wait.
You never, ever hesitate.
No.
Jeff's first order?
Jeff's second order.
Second.
Second order.
Yep.
Oh, holy cow, Jeff. You kidding me, sir? Tom Brady Speedflex, the GOAT. 7-time Super Bowl champion. You guys know the resume. Most pass yards, passing touchdowns, the most expensive autograph in football, sports memorabilia. Given it's a Speedflex with the custom rip, with the visor, this is worth more than $3,000 easy, Alex. Tom Brady. There he is, man of the hour. Jeff says that's awesome. Yeah.
I think you're underselling it.
It is beyond awesome, Jeff. Wow, holy cow, amazing score, says Jacom. Yep. And Christopher Swope, Randall Cunningham, still there in the practice squad. So, yeah, I think we know what the hit of the show is already, Alex. I did say I like the Peyton Manning lid aesthetically better personally, but if we're talking about sheer value, top dog Tom Brady here, right? So, incredible stuff right there with the Brady lid. It's like the New England Patriots. The Patriots on the back, Alex.
Yeah,
right?
it is insane. That's one of the coolest Bradys I've ever seen.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
I mean, it was this guy's second order.
Second order. Talk about being up on the house. This dude is... He's playing with house money right now, right?
I would say so.
So, yeah, Craig is in the house. That's what I tell the guys. Buy the spots before Craig gets in. That way you have a chance to win. Jeff Smith. This might be, given that it's a single, the single best buyout of a break we've ever seen, right? I mean, people buy out the break when there's, big names left. That's as good as it gets. Tom Brady speed flex on a single.
Yeah.
Not a double box break, a single. So we got more fire coming up in the practice squad. Jennifer Fink, Chris Ripka, Trey Emerson, Brian Popopio. Practice squad coming up. Practice squad single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys. Jennifer, Chris, Trey, Brian, all in this break. There's a lot of good stuff left in the vault, right? Let's not this be the classic. We pulled the biggest name. Let's take a break. Let's not do that. Let's be smart and see what else is left in this series. I mean, Rob Gronkowski speed flex. There's a Joe Montana, Roger Staubach, LT speed flex. Saquon Barkley, Terrell Davis custom speed flex. Derrick Henry flash authentic, Rob Gronkowski speed flex. Emmitt Smith camo authentic, Bo Jackson. Plenty of stuff to chase, Craig. I think, though, personally, aesthetically, I know it's worth the most. I know it's Tom Brady. This is not even a top 2 helmet in the break room. The top 2 helmets aesthetically are no doubt about it in the diamonds. Now look at the Terrell Davis and John Elway dual signed helmet with their faces on it. And how about my personal favorite helmet in the room right now, Peyton Manning with the sheriff on that one. That thing is sick, Alex.
Yeah.
So plenty of goodies to chase. Keep it rolling. The vault is still really good. Yeah, Craig says I log in for the first time today and the vault is done. New vault comes out and Brady's already gone, right? Craig, the early show was just like yesterday's early show if you watched. Non-stop breaks for about 2.5 hours. Now, we did like 30 to 40 boxes easy. So, I mean, Craig, there's a lot of goodies to chase. Actually, the diamonds for Craig, Bijan Robinson. Maybe he chases that Chipper Jones in the baseball. So, there's never a moment where there's nothing to chase, right? I was hoping to get the Elway in the vault. Well, the Elway in the diamonds is better, and the Terrell Davis in the vault is better as well. But that's just my 2 cents, right? All right, no box numbers, Alex. So we will let our wheel pick here in the practice squad. Running out of boxes in the practice squad. Maybe a new practice squad series could ignite things. Could be fun. Josh says, don't worry, Craig. I got it. Josh got that Calvin Johnson as well, by the way. Wasn't that clean? That was nice. All right, here we go. Box number in the practice squad. How about box 19, Alex? I think 20 is the closest. I believe 20 is what we're going to do here. Thank you, sir. I still can't believe that we just pulled a Tom Brady in the very first box.
It happens so often.
It does happen so often. I should not be surprised, Alex, but when it happens, it's like different, right? It just hits different. Dice roll was 6 today. 6 clicks for this show. Chris Ripka in the NFC North. Trey Emerson has the NFC South. Brian's got the rest of the spots except for the AFC West, which is Jennifer. What's up, Craig? The people chase while Craig's away. LOL CAW, right? CAW indeed, Gerald. Better than the CNW hashtag. All right, box 20 in the practice squad. Practice squad 2-0. Looks like a mini helmet here. Looks like a mini. We got ourselves one of the most underrated receivers of all time. Top 10 all time in receiving touchdowns. How about the great Steve Largent? Not even good enough to be part of the Houston Oilers team, right? Houston thought he wasn't a top 6 receiver. They got rid of him. Goes to the Seahawks. When he retired, he was top 2 all time in receiving yards and receiving touchdowns. The Hall of Famer, Lunar Mini, Steve Largent. Nice hit there, Brian. I gotta say, the Seahawks Lunar looks super clean. Super, super clean mini helmet there for Bri. All right. Steve Largent mini. And then what are we doing next, guys? Put this bad boy away. I'll right up to Brady. And I will put Brady back on the table. 20 folks watching. Plenty of people to watch. Plenty of people to make these breaks on fire. I think he was number 1, Craig, I believe, when he retired in yards and touchdowns. But I have to look up and see exactly where the other guys were. I believe he was first in yards and touchdowns at the time of retirement, Steve Largent. And he's still top 10 right now in touchdowns, right? All the other guys put in the 90s, 2000s, but he was in the 70s and 80s. Yeah, I think that's correct, Craig. I believe Rice passed him later, Mr. Steve Largent. Tom Brady flex for Jeff. What a start on the break page. All right, let's take a peek at what we got coming up next. I got 5 to go on that vault double, 5 to go on that practice squad single, 4 to go in the baseball, 6 to go on the can't miss single. I guess we'll do a top to bottom rundown, right? Let you guys know what we got going on. I do see Chris Swope jumping into the practice squad, which makes sense. Chris is looking for that Randall Cunningham as a big-time Eagles fan. Yeah, I agree, Craig. The little Patriots on the back of the helmet, they're terrific. Terrific helmet. Like I always say, when it comes out in the break room, it looks even better than the photo. It's going to be even better when you get it in person, Jeff Smith. Chris says, yes, sir, let's close it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Couldn't agree more. Let's most definitely get that closed up. Yeah, 1 on the side, he says. Where's the 1 on the side? Oh, there is 1 on the side right there. Actually, there's multiple right there. Little Patriots on the side. You're good to take the Romo. Yep. We'll do a top to bottom rundown. Let these guys know what we got going on. This can't miss is only 30 boxes, Alex. 28 boxes left. And we got ourselves 18 total headliners, 18 and 28 chance. These are minis and jerseys. We have only 1 headliner off the board, the Drew Brees mini.
And honestly, these are all headliners in this whole entire series.
Every single one.
It honestly is better than diamond level, like minis and jerseys, like names-wise. I mean, when you look at the secondary hits, those are photoed headliners in like 99% of series.
The secondary names are LaDainian Tomlinson, DJ Moore, Ray Lewis, George Pickens, and Sam Laporta. As for the photoed names, I mean, they are really, really good. We got, Steve Young, the best lefty quarterback, Terry Bradshaw, Hall of Fame quarterback, Bo Jackson, one of the most iconic running backs. I mean, look at the AFC West. Herbert, Elway, Jackson, all out there in the West. Jay Herbs, I can't wait to see him with Harbaugh, right? I mean, Justin Herbert currently is second all-time in passing yards per game, only behind Patrick Mahomes. John Elway on the slate, Nick Bosa, the great defensive star. And then look at the jerseys. My God. We got one of my favorite custom jerseys. That's the Viking jersey. Adrian Peterson with the resume on there. Top 5 all-time in yards, rushing, and touchdowns. We got Dak Prescott, NFL leader in pass touchdowns last year. Jerome Bettis, the Hall of Fame running back. Christian McCaffrey, the best running back last season. Offensive player of the year. NFL's all-time leading rusher, Emmitt Smith. That Tua jersey, I believe, is licensed, Alex. It looks like a licensed jersey. One of the best, the best lefty quarterback at the moment. Tua led the league in passing yards last year. A.J. Brown, top 5 receiver in the league, arguably.
I don't think it is.
It's not licensed?
I don't believe
I could be wrong. It looks super clean regardless, though. A.J. Brown, back-to-back years, top 5 in receiving yards.
Yeah.
This dude's a beast. And then Sauce Gardner, arguably the best corner in the league. 18 and 28 chance at a headliner, better than 50%. Tons of double-up opportunities in the can't miss. Plus, it's the chase. This break right here is loaded. I get Tom Brady went, but we have 31 boxes left, 14 total headliners, including 10 photoed headliners in 31 boxes, 1 in 3 chance at a photoed headliner roughly. All of these are authentic helmets. Plus, we have all 5 vault keys left. So it's currently a 19 in 30 chance, actually. It's exactly 30 boxes left now. 19 in 30 chance at a photoed headliner, a secondary headliner, or an item with the vault key. Now, we got a top 3 quarterback of all time, arguably, Joe Montana. Hall of Fame quarterback, Roger Staubach. A speed flex, LaDainian Tomlinson. He's second all-time in rush touchdowns. Only guy with more, Emmitt Smith, also available on the Camo Authentic, the greatest cowboy of all time. More running backs, Saquon Barkley, the newest Eagle. Terrell Davis with the dollar signs on the speed flex. We got a Derrick Henry Flash Authentic. Man, these running backs in here are great. There's 8 2,000-yard rushers. Henry, Terrell Davis, both in this series. We did pull the Barry Sanders, but we still have Rob Gronkowski, a top 3 or 4 tight end ever. Bo Jackson, one of the best athletes. We have some great secondary hits, too. I mean, Edgerrin James, Warren Sapp, Deebo Samuel. This should be a Texan hit. Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
There's pretty good. Craig says, I'm pretty good at catching Gronk flexes in the break. Maybe I should throw in for that one. Maybe, Craig. I say definitely, Craig. What's maybe when you can definitely get in, right? 5 to go in that vault. Double as well. I mean, you can double up with 2 speed flexes. Terrell Davis and LaDainian Tomlinson.
Yeah.
You can double up with the NFC East for Cowboy fans. Staubach and Emmitt Smith. You can actually double up with also in the AFC West, Bo Jackson. NFC East, Saquon Barkley. A lot of options in that vault series. We have the baseball series down to 15 boxes left. We got 7 headliners left. That includes Ozzie Smith, the Wizard of Oz, one of the best fielders ever. Maybe the best DH, Frank Thomas. John Smoltz, all-time great pitcher. All-time saves leader. Unanimous Hall of Famer. First guy, Mariano Rivera. And then Chipper Jones, one of the best switch hitters of all time. That is 6 photoed headliners, 5 photoed headliners in the final 15 boxes. Smith, Thomas, Smoltz, Rivera, Chipper Jones. And then we do have a Larry Walker secondary headliner as well. We got 8 to go in the practice squad. We're down to 6 boxes left in the practice squad, Alex. And there's actually 4 headliners.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Let that sink in.
2 authentics.
2 authentics. 4 and 6 chance at a headliner. That includes the Randall Cunningham Authentic, former Pro Bowl quarterback. The Josh Jacobs Flash Authentic.
A licensed jersey.
Licensed Anthony Richardson jersey.
Get that now.
And then I like the Tyreek Hill. It's a Super Bowl mini.
That too.
So 4 and 6 chance. We got the best receiver in the league in Hill. We got the leader in rushing yards 2 years ago, Josh Jacobs. One of the OG dual threat quarterbacks, Randall Cunningham. And how about one of the best dual threat quarterbacks, perhaps right now, Anthony Richardson.
Well, how about not only you said the number 1 wide receiver in the league, but according to his peers, the number 1 player in the league, Tyreek Hill.
That's right. NFL top 100.
Yep.
That means a lot, getting voted as number 1 according to your peers. You've heard me say this many times, but it's true. All the young kids, their favorite player is Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
A lot of the young generation actually likes him even more than Mahomes. What does that mean? That means in 15, 20, 30 years, when these guys are collectors themselves, they're going to want Tyreek Hill. That's going to be their childhood Jerry Rice, right?
Yeah.
So awesome hit there. 4 and 6 chance at a headliner in the practice squad. This is a no-brainer break, guys. Let's get it knocked out. 5 to go in that single. Everyone's always looking for what break can I get into where there's a lot of headliners left. How about every single photoed authentic headliner left in the diamonds? Every single one. We had a filler hit earlier today in this series. It was a Tim Brown, Notre Dame Heisman 87 gold inscription helmet with the green clover as a filler hit. Montana Salute the Service Speed Flex. Look at this helmet here. Look at these two helmets, Alex. The John Elway, Terrell Davis, Speed Flex, ripped. Now we got the quarterback, we got the running back, Hall of Fame inscriptions for both. They won 2 Super Bowls together. And, you know, the knock on Elway all the years was he couldn't win the big game. Gets Terrell Davis, 2 Super Bowls later, John Elway retires, mic drop. That helmet is awesome. Awesome lid.
Did close up the practice squad single.
All right, practice squad closed up. That's coming up here in a second. Here's the Peyton Manning with his face on it, with the sheriff on the front, the blue visor. I call this guy the best regular season player in football history. He's got 5 MVPs. No one else has more. Peyton Manning, come and get all these big names and more. Can't miss, 6 to go. Everything but Breeze out there. Went over the baseball. We do have the jersey break. I believe all the headliners out there but Marshall Faulk and Jim Kelly. But we do have a practice squad. So practice squad, it is coming up. Wide open practice squad number 2.
And we are 4 to go in the vault double.
Okay, they're listening. Practice squad single number 2. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys. Chris and Josh. 3 for Chris, 5 for Josh. Chris wants the Randall Cunningham. Josh wants the Josh Jacobs. And Josh wants box 10. All right, Josh, 10 works. Box 10 coming off the ticker here in the practice squad. 4 and 6 chance at a photoed headliner. That's some good ratios, right? Some really good ratios. All right, 6 clicks on the way for our spots, guys. Let's see what we got coming up here in the practice squad. 4, 5, and 6. All right, so Josh has the entire NFC. So that could be Jacobs, Randall Cunningham. Chris has the entire AFC, but the AFC East. So you would get Anthony Richardson and Tyreek Hill. That is a Super Bowl mini. We do have it on our rule page, Alex. Should the Tyreek Hill come out, it's going to be a Chief hit because it's the Super Bowl identifier where he played for the Chiefs. Box 10 coming up. This one does feel a little bit heavier than a mini, I'll say that. We do have a full-size authentic helmet. Full-size authentic coming up. And this is the one that Chris is hoping for, but it's Josh in the NFC East. Randall Cunningham on the Lunar Authentic with the green ink. 4-time Pro Bowler. He's a college football Hall of Famer and an absolute beast for the Eagles. You've heard me reference this a few times. One of my favorite Twitter accounts out there, and it's called Twitter, not X. Sorry, Elon Musk. I will not call it X ever. Is the Kids These Days Don't Know. It's like a retro account that, you know, tweets out videos of old school players. A couple weeks ago, they tweeted one out of Randall Cunningham. You watch this guy play. Holy cow.
Oh, yeah.
Guy was incredible with that arm. Incredible athlete. Nice hit, Josh, on Randall Cunningham. So, very cool. The second best number 12 quarterback of the show.
That's right.
As good as he is, I would say the other guy is quite a bit better, right? Maybe that's the theme. Terry Bradshaw could be next.
Good point.
Roger Staubach, perhaps. Yep. That's Joe Namath wore 12. Aaron Rodgers with the Packers.
That was a good football number.
That's a good quarterback number.
Is it the 10 or 7, like soccer?
Maybe. Sunshine from Remember the Titans wore it.
Yep.
That's a good one. Randall Cunningham. That's 6, says Jeff. Yeah, Jeff, it's all good. I know you got the top dog, Tom Brady, but there's a lot of other good ones in this break room, right? Josh says, hey, Chris, I already have this one. Any Packer stuff you have to trade?
Jim Kelly's another one.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Are you looking up 12 quarterbacks?
Yeah. Doug Williams.
Yeah, he
Bob
was
Greasy.
Hall of Famer Bob Greasy.
Ken Stabler.
Hall of Famer. I think that's the quarterback number, right?
Yeah.
That's definitely cream of the crop. Trying to think I think a lot of guys wear their favorite number. But, 15, Mahomes, there's not a ton of great 15s. 18, maybe Caleb Williams joining Peyton Manning, perhaps.
Better believe it.
Yeah, that'd be nice. What if Chris has a Josh Jacobs to trade? Chris says, I wish, buddy, I only really own Eagle stuff. If you want a Simeon Rice jersey on here the other day, if you're interested, got the Simeon Rice jersey. Okay. You all have a lot of fire this time around. Amazing lives everywhere. Good luck to all, says Jacom. Yeah. Just because we pull one great lid, there's so many other great ones out there. We do have 2 to go in that can't miss break, by the way.
1 to go in the vault double.
1 to go in the vault double.
A little action in the quad as well.
Ooh, let's go. Refreshing my page here. I know mine says 2 to go, but I'm sure it'll say 1 to go any second now. Let's get that vault knocked out in the double box.
Come on, Craigers. Close it up.
Craig. Oh, here we go. Josh says, if you get in the practice squad or win the Jacobs, I'll trade you.
Justin Mendenhall is going to be the closer.
All right. The vault is closed. Tomlinson and Davis. 2 speed flexes in the AFC West.
That's a great point.
That's nice. So, yes, in the trenches, George, or gargoyles, is all full-size helmets. The only difference is that the vault has replica helmets as well. So all the vault photoed headliners are all authentic. But there might be some rep helmets that are fillers. Whereas the diamonds are all authentic. I always say this, Alex, box for box, the authentic series is the best. But the vault oftentimes has better headliners, if we're being honest, right? So, matter of personal preference. They're both excellent series. It's tough to say which is better because the other one has Montana Flex, Elway and Davis Flex, Peyton Manning Custom. This one has Tomlinson, Davis Flex, Gronk Flex, Montana as well.
It's kind of why you just play both.
You should play both. That's the reason.
I would say the veterans in the break room or the people that know, they just play both.
They play both. So...
We're going to have a chase wheel spin as the can't miss closed up.
Perfect. So vault double is next. Craig tried. He was going to buy it at 4 to go, but a coworker asked a question. I had to answer. Okay. Well, Craig, that's why you buy it at 8 to go, man. You've done this long enough. You miss out on Brady, right? Do not wait till it's 4 to go. Get it when it's 8 to go. Somebody's got to start, Alex, right?
That's a good point.
Drop me 2 box numbers, guys. Sonny Shaw, Joshua Andres, Christopher Taylor, Peter George. Welcome, Peter, new guy in the break room.
Peter.
Mel Murdoch, Sonny Shaw, and Justin Mendenhall. Mel just ahead of Justin with 8 and 17. Remember that quad box break when Mel took home all the boxes in the vault? That was sick. Barry Sanders, Aaron Donald, just to name a few. Those boxes coming up, Mel, 8 and 17. Cool. Cruising on the break page. I've been cruising all day, Alex. Just terrific stuff all day long. Really, to be honest, ever since Sunday, I think Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we have not had a non-great show in a while, seems like. Yeah, Mel, you did get mooned. You're welcome, Mel. And you liked it, I know. I know you liked it. You know who's to blame for the moonings. It's all Matt. Yeah. Ever since you brought that up, no moonings, I was like, well, I'll show you a mooning, Matt. Oh, Alex, I'm so used to 7 from the early show. Let me go to the YouTube page and go to our live channel because I did click 7 times. I want to show you guys where we were after 6 clicks. Because I did find out that if you click back, it does not show you the same names. So that's where we were after 6 clicks. Justin up top in the NFC North. Mel had the NFC South. so on. Sonny in the NFC East. So let me get these guys pasted in the right order. So Justin up top. The last spot being the first spot. We had the second spot was Mel. Not a bad spot for a Buck fan in the NFC South. And then looks like Sonny had the third and fourth spots. All right, Sonny Shaw. Third and fourth spots. We had the fifth spot in the AFC North was Mel. All right, Mel. Sixth one down in the South. Looks like it's Peter George. Welcome, Peter, new guy in the break room. And then the AFC East is Josh, and then Chris has the AFC West. All right, that is our list right there, guys. Let's rock and roll, right? At this Vault Series, it's the classic, if there was no Brady in the graphic, Alex, we'd be chasing it like crazy. Just because Brady got pulled does not mean we should stop, right? You're not going to hit the Brady, unfortunately, Josh, because we did hit the Brady earlier. Jeff Smith bought out the whole break and got the Tom Brady. Now, that's why if you even go away for like 10 minutes of the program, Alex, you might miss out on something very big. All right, box 8. My favorite number coming up. Box 8 on the way. Do we have another Speed Flex? Oh, he says sarcasm. Okay, you're good. You lost, Josh, says Craig. Ooh. It's always Sonny in the break room. Sonny Shaw. How about Roger Staubach with the Super Bowl MVP inscription? Beautiful, beautiful lid. Another number. That's the theme, Alex. Number 12 quarterbacks.
It's getting weird.
It is getting spooky. Tom Brady, Randall Cunningham, Roger Staubach, a Hall of Famer, 2-time Super Bowl champion, a Super Bowl MVP. In my opinion, the best Cowboy quarterback of all time. Great job, Sonny, on your Staubach authentic. Very, very nice. Love that. Love that lid. Beautiful. The Cowboy standard is so iconic. It just, you see the Cowboy lid and you're like, wow, right? Craig is now celebrating my losses, says Josh. Craig, that's mean, Craig. Craig, be nice. Be nice, buddy. Very nice lid. Roger Staubach. What other number 12 could we pull? I mean, we have a Terry Bradshaw in the can't miss, right? Bob Greasy's probably a filler somewhere. Maybe in that can't miss, right? Possibilities. Ooh, we got another heavy one, Alex. Looks like another heavy hitter here. Any Cowboy fans, says Sonny? Oh, Sonny. I'm sure there's plenty of Cowboy fans out there. Box 17 coming up. 17 out of 35. Another full-size authentic coming up. Another full-size authentic. We got another Speed Flex, mind you, Alex. How about LaDainian Tomlinson? Bolt up, baby, with that 6 silver visor. One of the best running backs of all time. The single-season record holder for touchdowns and rushing touchdowns. The 06 MVP. Look at this thing. Look at this helmet. Christopher Taylor, one spot. LaDainian Tomlinson, Speed Flex.
Yeah, I think it's clean. I love the little LA with the bolt on the front, too.
Oh, my God. Second all-time in rush touchdowns. This guy is probably a top 5 running back ever. Probably the best guy I've seen. It's him and Peterson are close. Marshall Faulk is out there. I didn't see Barry Sanders. I literally started watching football the year after he retired. I didn't get to see Walter Payton, didn't get to see Jim Brown, other than highlights, old games, clips of the guys I grew up watching. This is cream of the crop. LT.
Yeah, I always say it's him or Adrian Peterson. It just depends who comes out.
Exactly.
I mean, those guys
so
those
good.
guys are 1-2 for me. They go back and forth. Number 3 is probably McCaffrey that I've got to see. Number 4 is Peyton Hillis that one season.
Ooh. Talk about a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
This is a pretty fair trade offer. I will say the Charger lid is worth more only because it's a speed flex, right? If these were both standard authentics, I would say pretty even. I don't know. What's Christopher's team?
Yeah, I mean, it is a Cowboys.
It is
and it's a quarterback.
It's a quarterback.
It's always big.
So that's a trade offer. Up to you guys. I wouldn't say a lot more. I don't know for sure. To be honest with you, I would say it's probably worth a little bit more only because it's a speed flex, right? But I mean, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. Both of these are awesome lids. Congrats, Christopher. Congrats, Sonny, on that double box break in the vault. It's been raining headliners in the vault.
It's on fire.
I believe we have done, correct me if I'm wrong, 7 boxes in the vault, and we've pulled 5 photoed headliners.
It's
Yeah.
something, but we still got 2 amazing speed flexes still out there.
And we have Emmitt Smith, Bo Jackson, Derrick Henry, Joe Montana, Saquon Barkley. There's so much great stuff left. So much great stuff. Sonny says, Krish, I would add cash. If they were authentic, I would agree, same value. Give or take, Tomlinson and Staubach are probably about equal value. But this one, a speed flex, as we know, is typically worth about $300 more than a standard authentic, give or take, Alex. So probably if I had to guess, I would probably agree the Tomlinson lid is monetarily worth a little bit more. But I don't know. You find the right Cowboy fan, and they might pay more for the Staubach, right? I mean, Cowboy fans, they're passionate.
Yeah,
they are very passionate.
Love the Chargers stuff is amazing,
right?
I'm starting to think they might be my number one team for
looks.
Yeah,
yeah. It's them or the Dolphins for me.
I'm starting to like the Blues. I know Craig's a big blue guy too. I'm starting to like the
blue guy.
Blues more than the Teals.
Okay. I look at them as similar.
No, yeah, they are.
Yeah, it's between the Chargers and Dolphins for me. The Jaguars, for some reason, I'm not as into their lunar helmet because the Jaguar Flash, that's different. But as far as variety, Chargers they have this one. They have the old black standard.
Yeah.
Chargers look clean, man.
The other team that's rising because we're getting a little more of them because we're getting a lot of Julius Peppers is the Panthers.
Ooh,
the Panthers stuff is great.
The Panther stuff looks phenomenal. We got a break coming up. We have a can't miss on deck. Can't miss single number 1 coming up. Gerald King, Justin Mendenhall, Alejandro Ibarra, and Todd Palma. Can't miss number 1. Drop me a box number, guys. We got quite a bit people watching, by the way, Alex. 51 people.
That's what happens when you got great stuff in the room.
Let's go. Let's get that diamond done, right? I want to get that diamond done. 13 and 29 coming through first. I know Justin had 1, but Gerald was 6/100ths of a second ahead of him with 13 and 29. 29, he says. It is a single box. 29. All right, that should work. Baseball left Mario includes Ozzie Smith, Frank Thomas, John Smoltz, Mariano Rivera, and Chipper Jones. And this is a perfect example of how the break room can be different day to day, right? Typically, Vault and Practice Squad are always hot. But what else is hot, Alex? You never know, because baseball was the hot break last night. We still have a lot of big names left. We have not done a baseball yet. So it definitely differs here at UA. It is helmets, as Craig said. Baseball helmets. Taking Craig's number here, says Gerald. Well, Gerald, if you're going to take Craig's number, it's probably a smart decision. Because usually what Craig, does and knows usually works, right, Alex? He's won more than 600 helmets or items. Craig is up to 51 speed flexes. He counted 51 speed flexes. We got the 51st yesterday in TJ Watt for Craig.
Craig's the man.
He is the man. 6 clicks. We got Todd Palma in the NFC North and the NFC South. Right below in the NFC East is Justin Mendenhall. Gerald's got the NFC West. Alejandro's got the AFC North. Gerald in the South. Justin in the East. And Alejandro, you've got the AFC West. Box 29 coming up. 29 out of 30. All right. One of the best nicknames in sports history. Another Hall of Fame running back. All aboard the bus. Jerome Bettis. 8th all-time in rushing yards, Alex, right? For all the guys that think of him as a goal line back.
Yeah.
There's only 7 guys with more rush yards ever than Jerome Bettis. One of the nicest looking autographs on the beautiful jersey. Great job, Alejandro. Jerome Bettis. All right. It was quarterbacks early. Now it's running backs. All these guys, all-time greats. I mean, let this sink in. We have opened up, the first box was Tom Brady. Then we had Steve Largent, Randall Cunningham, Roger Staubach, LaDainian Tomlinson, Jerome Bettis. That is 6 boxes, 6 Hall of Famers. I think Randall Cunningham, not a pro Hall of Famer, but a college Hall of Famer, right? 6 incredible names.
Sounds like a lot of good all-time players.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, senor, says Alejandro. De nada. You are welcome, my man. You are welcome. Jerome Bettis. Steelers, I will say, hands down the best team when it comes to autograph, look, right?
Yeah.
The Steelers are so good at autographs, right? I'm trying to think of a Pittsburgh Steeler player that doesn't have an amazing auto.
Doesn't exist.
Probably George Pickens, because he's a receiver.
Yeah.
And he's new, right? That's it. You know, that's why they got Justin Fields, because his autograph looks nice, Alex.
You might be onto something.
I'm
there.
on to something. That's why they signed him. So what are we doing next?
Whatever these guys want.
All right. Looks like we got 4 to go on the baseball single. We got 6 to go on that quad vault. I'm going to drop that link in, make it nice and easy for you guys. I mean, the vault is on fire right now. I'd keep going after these while you can get these sick headliners, right?
I mean, the rate it's going, we might see Terrell Davis and Gronk in the next few boxes.
We might. It's been all headliners so far. And here's the general live break page link, definitely for you guys. And I'll drop in the link to the Diamond Double, which I strongly recommend. Speedflex Montana, Speedflex Custom Elway and Davis, and plus a Peyton Manning Sheriff helmet. Here is that link for you guys in the Diamonds. I guess I haven't had to ask you this, Alex, because we haven't even had time between breaks.
Mm-hmm.
What's the item you most want to see in the room right now?
Ooh, I mean, now it's been pulled.
The Brady?
Yeah, since the Brady's been pulled, the LT's been pulled. It's got to be one of the Terrell Davises, right?
Yeah.
Give me one of them, whether it's a dual signed one with Elway in the Diamonds or just a solo signed one with the Mile High Salute in the vault.
I think the Diamond one is better, personally.
It is better because it's got Elway in there. And if we're just going authentics or speed fluxes, I really want to see the Anthony Richardson license jersey.
Ooh, in the practice squad
Yeah.
with 5 boxes left.
That's it.
Here's that Terrell Davis lid. Gerald wants Bijan. How badly do you want it, Gerald? Is Gerald in the Diamonds? Because I don't think so. There's 7 spots to go. Bijan Robinson. All the headliners out there in this series that are photoed. I know we have a pairing, one from the new, one from the old. But there's only 3 boxes left in the old series, which, by the way, are Eddie George, Tony Dorsett, and one other. So those are pretty good hits. Secondary headliners left.
Sonny wants the vault quad.
He got in the vault quad?
Again, 2 spots.
All right. This is my personal favorite, the Peyton Manning Sheriff lid, because I love Peyton Manning and I love the Sheriff. I love that he's on the helmet. That is terrific. But the vault, I mean, we have the military Hydroflex, Rob Gronkowski on the Bucks. We got all the military branches on the back. That is very, very cool. That beautiful NFL helmet. And then here's that Terrell Davis with the beautiful digital camo look. I thought it was dollar signs, but it's like a digital camo look on that TD with the Mile High Salute. So I want it, says Sonny. Get after it, Sonny. Oh, Gerald says he does have the diamond spot. Is that right?
Oh, does he?
Okay, so he says, I do have the diamond spot. I'll get another one later. Okay. Probably waiting for more guys to get in, right? If you get another one now, it'll encourage your fellow customers to get in, right? That's the move right there. 5 to go on the quad, though, guys. Let's see. Where are the best double up, triple up, quadruple up opportunities? I mean, I got to say the NFC East, Emmitt Smith and Saquon Barkley could be paired together. We can get ourselves Bo Jackson paired with the Terrell Davis, for example. I know we have a secondary headliner, Warren Sapp. You can pair that with Rob Gronkowski, likely. Deebo Samuel could get paired with Joe Montana. There's options in here. Options in here, to say the least. And you said you want the Anthony Richardson licensed jersey. Well, the practice squad break, Alex, has 5 boxes left, and we still have 3 headliners left. 3 in 5 chance. Anthony Richardson licensed jersey, Tyreek Hill mini, and the Josh Jacobs Flash Authentic helmet. So 60% chance at a photoed headliner. Odds that I like, Alex, personally.
I like Craig Crenshaw. He's getting 2 spots in the Vault Quad, so we're 3 to go on that Vault Quad.
Okay, Vault Quad, 3 left. Let's make it happen. The hot break in the room today. Really the hot break in the room every day, seems like. So 4 more boxes coming up in that quad. It is going to be a hashtag blast, Alex. Cool. That's what I'm talking about. We need more flexes, right? More flexes, more custom lids. Let's keep the party rolling.
And if any of you guys want guaranteed wins, you could buy your own personal mystery box.
We have the reps up now?
We got the reps up. We got jerseys up. We got a headliner package.
Headliner
where you get
package.
4 headliners.
These are brand new reps, right? No,
Yeah,
none of these are done yet.
20 boxes.
Ooh, look at that Michael Irvin Miami lid. Holy
clean.
cow.
Yeah.
The Warren Sapp Creamsicle. That's that rep series. We do have the jerseys up as personals, like Alex said. Then we have the headliner package. 1 mini, 1 jersey, 1 rep, 1 authentic. This is a great package for a new collector that has money, because you can get 4 different headliners on 4 different items. So, looks like Eric says, I got a Cardinal jersey and an Eagle jersey. Want to trade both for some Cowboy stuff, guys? Let me know. All right.
Yeah, Gerald does have that 1 spot in the double, and Craig's joining him with 2 more.
All right, so 5 to go in the Diamond Double.
Yeah, that's it.
Eric says, feed my guy, Craig. Craig is about as well fed as you can be, right? In our break room, we feed him nicely, right? He is definitely not starving. 51 speed flexes.
Craig's always hungry for speed flexes.
Yeah, he wants more.
Can you blame him?
No, I can't, but that's why he's in the 2 series with the speed flexes, right? Diamonds and Vault. I got a couple speed flexes in both of those series. He says CNW. Someone else actually corrected Craig's hashtag last night.
Oh, no.
The Craig never wins. They called it Craig now wins. And I was like, that makes a lot more sense, right? Did make a lot more sense for Craig Crenshaw. So what's going to be first? The Vault Double, 3 left? Or is it going to be the Diamond Double? Was it 5 left? 5 left in the Diamond Double. The Can't Miss single sneaking in at 4 to go. That is our chase today. So let's get after it, guys. Let's get after it. Oh, look at this. This could not be a better picture on ESPN at the moment, Alex. Let me show this off for the customers real quick. ESPN 2024's college football preseason All-America team. A photo of Luther Burden. He'll be a Pro Bowler in the NFL very, very soon. I can't wait to see him in the NFL. They're saying that he might be a top 10 pick, some people.
Ooh.
So look out for him. His NFL comp, they say a better, upgraded version of Deebo Samuel.
Oh, that's a little smaller, though.
That's not bad. Not bad at all.
4 to go on the Diamond Double.
All right, let's go. Let's get that Diamond Double done. I know we mentioned it earlier, but one of the big headlines today in the NFL world, Vikings McCarthy to miss the season after surgery. So got a feel for him, a guy we get in the break room quite a bit, JJ McCarthy, especially after such a great start. I know it's the preseason. I know it doesn't mean a ton But man, he looked really good out there, right?
He looked good, and I mean, to be honest, I thought he should have sat his first season anyways. Obviously, it's a lot different sitting because of injury and then just sitting to sit. But I mean, he's gonna sit back and just watch and learn.
We'll see. 49ers want to keep Ayuk. Steelers trade in place. So that could be a fun trade. Steelers and Niners.
I think he's gonna stay.
You think so?
I heard that apparently his agent and John Lynch, they're like childhood friends. So like I think a deal is eventually gonna get done.
Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens there in San Fran. A lot of good San Fran guys in the break room. Joe Montana in the vault and the Diamonds. Here we go. Bob's got a long message here.
Yeah, I think they said it won't be anything long term.
So looks like Jordan Addison got hurt in practice. Alex says will not be long term. JJ needs the practice reps, though. I actually think the way the NFL is today, they start the rookies. I think he would have started. I don't know about day one, but obviously, yeah, you want the practice reps. Tough blow for him, to say the least. So what are we doing next, guys? And, I hate to see injuries, even as a Bears fan. I hope for all the best for Jordan Addison, that it is something not serious, hopefully.
No, yeah, I think they just said a little bit ago it shouldn't be anything too bad.
Okay, cool. 4 to go in that diamond double. Here's that link for you guys. By the way, we have 1 and 1 from each series. You can pair the, Eddie George is an AFC South hit. You can pair that with Peyton Manning, and you can pair the Tony Dorsett in the old series with the Tony Romo, perhaps, or the Michael Irvin. Pretty good break for Cowboy fans. My goodness. And this is the old series, by the way, guys. We did pull all the photo headliners, but you'll see the names left. Eddie George, Tony Dorsett. 2 of those names left in the final 3 boxes in the diamonds. Might happen this show, Alex. If not this show, definitely tonight's 6 p.m. show. As soon as we clear out the pairings, the diamonds will explode. Here's the issue, though, for the customers. We just saw Tom Brady go in one of the first boxes. This beautiful Elway Davis helmet, the Peyton Manning cichlid, the Joe Montana, these could go in the very next box. And all of these lids are worth way more than $180.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe you shouldn't wait till the pairing. Maybe you should strike now, right? This is the move for me, at least. Everything is still left, by the way. 27 boxes left. All 10 photoed headliners left. It's better than a 1 in 3 chance at a photoed headliner in this diamond break.
We're in the red zone. 2 to go.
2 to go, guys. Let me see this red zone thing. I think something Steven and Colin put in. Red zone alerts. Look at that.
Steven's got all the cool stuff.
Yeah, Steven is the master at the OBS. Look at that. Red zone alert. I feel like Scott Hansen.
Yeah, I mean, he was in the gold zone not too long ago.
Oh, my God. So let me do the math. We have...
Did you get to watch Steph Curry while you were in Bulgaria?
Actually, I came back late Friday night, so I watched the championship here.
Man.
It was amazing. I actually did watch the semi as well in Bulgaria. Nights. That was...
He should have got the MVP, in my opinion.
Gosh. It was one of those where he was averaging 7 points the first 4 games, but the last 2 games...
In the games that mattered the most.
They don't win without Steph Curry.
No, they won because of Steph in the games that mattered the most.
The real MVP of the tournament was Jokic, actually.
Yeah.
He was the best player in that tournament. But, man, I got the Gronk speed flex in the old one in the pairings, says Craig. Exactly. So do not wait for the pairings. I can see someone is listening.
Oh, Gerald King's getting another spot.
Is that Gerald?
And then Craig's closing it up.
All right, we're done just like that.
I think when they see that red zone, they're like, oh, okay.
That's what it is.
It's time to go.
Sales tactic. I was trying to calculate Sundays. Is it 3 Sundays from this Sunday? Or is it 4 that red zone starts?
I think it's 4?
From the upcoming Sunday.
3 from the upcoming
Sunday? It
Sunday?
might be 3.
I think it's 3 from this upcoming Sunday.
Well, because is it the 5th on Thursdays, the opener?
It's...
So, 17th is this Sunday.
You're saying from this upcoming.
It's only 3?
Yeah.
So, we're 3 weeks and 4 days away from Red Zone.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's gonna be sick.
All right. Diamond double coming up. CAW says Gerald. Craig always wins.
Now Craig wins when the CNWs come out.
Right? So that's the strategy to beat him.
Yeah.
Drop the CAW.
Yep.
Drop me one box number from the old and one from the new.
Oh, that works too, Craig.
CNW. He's going to put it in himself.
Hey, Craig, there's 2 to go in the vault quad. I know you got 1 spot.
Ooh, get in that vault quad, Craig.
He's got 2 spots in it.
That will definitely break the show, by the way.
It's a battle of 2s, actually. Trey Emerson's got 2, Sonny's got 2, and Craig's got 2. Does anyone else want to join them and get 2?
Let's go.
Craig wants 19 in both.
19 in both, just ahead of Gerald. So it'll be 20 and 21 left in the old set. And a bunch left in the new one. Just a quick reminder. I know I've said it a lot, but I want to reiterate this again. We do not have a single photo headliner gone yet in the diamonds. They're all available when it comes to the photo headliners. Gerald says, fine with me. I'll let Craig call the numbers. He knows what he's doing, right? Craig knows a thing or two about the break room. And there you go. Gerald says, you're the pro, Craig. And I will just follow you. All right, Gerald, Craig, Gerald, Cody, Gerald, and then Craig again. How about Cody Myers? Last time Cody was in a break with 2 spots, he snagged the Patrick Mahomes Flash Authentic. The amount of quarterbacks we've pulled today, Alex.
Oh, it's
We
insane.
pulled Mahomes, Elway, Favre. We pulled a Romo Flex, a Breeze Mini. Steve Young Authentic didn't even make the hit video. We pulled Tom Brady this show, Roger Staubach, and we still got Peyton Manning, John Elway, Joe Montana ×2. Man, quarterbacks galore in the break room today. All right, 5 and 6 clicks. We got Craig Crenshaw in the NFC North. Cody Myers in that Rob Gronkowski flex spot in the NFC South. Craig Crenshaw's got the NFC East. Gerald, NFC West, AFC North and South. Cody Myers in the East and Craig in the West. Gerald's got that 6th spot for Peyton Manning. But Craig really likes John Elway. A custom John Elway Speed Flex with a Terrell Davis. Could it be number 52 for Craig's Speed Flex count, Alex?
Wouldn't surprise me.
He goes from Dick Butkus to Ray Lewis on the flex count. All right, this is the old series first. 19 in the old. A lot of these coming out today. Of course, it's a CAW. Tony Dorsett, Craig Crenshaw. Beautiful, beautiful autograph. One of the cleanest autos in the game. The Pro and College Football Hall of Famer. Former Heisman Trophy winner. One of my all-time favorite stats. You know it by now, Alex. The only running back ever that's top 10 all-time in NFL rushing yards and top 10 all-time in college rushing yards. In other words, if you pair his NFL career and his college career, it's hard not to argue he's not a top 10 running back of all time. Not a photo headliner, but a good one. Craig Crenshaw with Tony Dorsett. Very nice. Very, very nice. Part of a great fraternity of University of Pittsburgh players, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't think it, but I mean, Tony Dorsett, Dan Marino,
yep.
Larry Fitzgerald, Aaron Donald, LaShawn McCoy, Darrell Revis.
Yeah.
And I'm probably forgetting somebody, but there's so many great Pitt Panthers. Not really a football school traditionally, but man, they've produced some incredible talents.
I forget Larry Fitzgerald went there. He's the one that I'm like, oh,
I know.
when you just said that, I was like, oh, wait, Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah, Larry Fitz. Nice W, Craig. Your favorite, says SEC Longhorns. All right, Craigers.
I think Marino and Dorsett and Donald are the first 3 that come to mind.
But Larry Fitz
Maybe it's because we just don't get a lot of Larry Fitz in the room, so I don't
doesn't
think
sign
about
often,
it. No,
right?
It doesn't.
I haven't seen a Larry Fitz. I remember, man, this is an example of how far the break room has come. The first time we ever pulled a Pit Panther lid in the break room about like a year and a half ago, everyone was like oohing and eyeing at how cool it looked. It was a Dorset Pit Panther Authentic as a filler hit, and everyone was like, oh my God, right? Yeah. And they're even better and better, the helmets, as we go. All right, good get, Craig. We got box 19 coming up in the new set. Do we have our first photoed headliner in the new diamonds? We have not pulled a single photoed headliner. I don't know, Alex. Are we due? I mean, I'm looking at the secondary headliners, too, by the way, which we only pulled one of. We have a Stephon Diggs. Bills, or not Bills, Texans Authentic, right?
Yeah.
Holy cow. All right, box 19 coming up. 19 out of 30. I think we have our first photoed headliner in the new set. A bunch of spots for Craig, bunch of spots for Gerald, and this time, Gerald, you are victorious with TJ Watt. The beautiful camo, the only player in NFL history, Alex, to lead the league in sacks on 3 separate occasions, right?
That? The
The best player in the league on defense. Great job, Gerald. TJ Watt Authentic. Very, very clean lid. The camo, personally, one of my favorite lids in the game, right? I mean, I actually like it better than the Salute to Service, like, look-wise. I know we're missing the USA flag, but my goodness, of the military-style helmets, camo's my favorite. Nice, says Gerald. Yes, sir. TJ Watt, first headliner off the board in the new set. Very cool. Very, very cool. How's that quad looking, Alex?
Still 2 to go. Don't understand.
2 to go in the vault quad. Congrats, Gerald King. Kind of scary. I was sitting here looking at the list and thought it would be TJ Watt. Well, maybe you got TJ Watt on your mind because Craig got a TJ Watt speed flex last night. His 51st speed flex in his break room career. A lot of guys don't even have 51 wins. He's got 51 speed flexes, right? Holy moly. That is a lot. All right, so let's get that vault quad knocked out next. 4 boxes coming up. 4 fire boxes coming up. And, I mean, let's do more of these, right? Let's get more of these diamonds done as well. Sean says, Gerald, any chance you're a Giants fan? I hit an authentic flash Lawrence Taylor earlier. I'd trade for that. Ooh, Lawrence Taylor for TJ Watt. That's actually a pretty fair trade offer.
Yeah.
For like, 2 of the best defensive players. I mean, I would say probably the best defensive player, at least now that Aaron Donald is retired. I would say Donald's probably the best defensive player of the generation, but of the players left in the league, where they are at what stage in their career they're at, the best defensive player now, TJ Watt, versus Lawrence Taylor, maybe the best defensive player of all time. Both beautiful lids, too, because this is a camo. The LT he's referencing was a Flash Authentic one in that practice squad break.
Yeah, that's one for me where I think Lawrence Taylor is the better all-time player, but I would personally rather have TJ Watt because I've got to like watch TJ Watt and watch him dominate.
It's a personal preference type thing,
that's
right?
a great trade.
I mean, personal preference. Like, for example, in the vault, you know, what's the best helmet in the vault? For me, my 2 favorite helmets, well, I don't know. It's hard to say. I was going to say LT, Sanders, Gwent, but I love the Derrick Henry, the purple flash. Speaking of guys right now, as a Chief fan, a little bit scared what Derrick Henry can do, but I am very, very curious to see Derrick Henry on that squad.
I was listening to Bill Simmons on his podcast. They're talking about upcoming fantasy guys, and they're almost saying Derrick Henry to the Ravens was almost like when Corey Dillon went to the Patriots.
I think Steven referenced that actually last night.
Yeah, it's just like an older running back in his career that's always been really good, but now he's going to get like unleashed.
All due respect to Corey Dillon, who was terrific, Derrick Henry is better.
Oh, yeah. He's been better throughout his career.
He's even better. So, this is what Gerald probably wants. Is Gerald in this break? Gerald's a Raven fan.
Gerald is not.
Gerald, you're not in this quad?
He's not.
Oh, Derrick Henry, brother. That is fantastic. That's I mean, other than Lamar Jackson at the moment, is this the second best Raven hit you can get? I mean, like Ed Reed
Of their current players, yes.
of their current players,
100%.
yes. Ed Reed, Ray Lewis.
I'd still rather have those two guys, and then he's probably fourth. Unless like, because Dion on the Ravens is like,
No.
but
No, he
Derrick
barely
Henry
played
hasn't
on the Ravens.
Still,
I might like Henry better. I don't know. I do love Ed Reed. Ed Reed is such a fun player.
I love Ed Reed, so I would still rather have an Ed Reed. But
I would rather have Derrick Henry over Ray Lewis personally, but that's just me, right? Personal preference. So Henry's still out there. Terrell Davis flex. Rob Gronkowski flex. Bo Jackson, Emmitt Smith, Saquon Barkley, Joe Montana. There's so many awesome lids in here, guys. Come and get them, right? Gerald says, I'm good with water. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
so
fair.
there you go. Same thing goes for the Giants flashes, Craig. The Giants flash is nice. That is very, very clean. So who's going to get this break knocked out? Who wants another sick helmet coming out of our vault break? In the trenches. I guess it makes sense. We have all these good running backs and, Aaron Donald in here.
yeah, that's a good point. Yeah,
Right? In the trenches. Actually, another theme we have here. Running backs are new teams. Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley.
yeah,
I actually think both of these guys
are gonna have.
are going to have great years.
I think Barkley will have the most rushing yards he's ever had. I can't say the same for Henry because he put up almost
2,000.
He did put up 2,000.
He did put up 2,000.
So I don't think he's gonna do that, but he might put up the most touchdowns he's ever had.
You know what's crazy about Derrick Henry? It feels like he's slowing down, but you look up the stats last year.
Oh, he was
Derrick
not.
Henry was second in the NFL in rushing yards, Alex.
Yeah,
And he's not as good. He's getting older. He's slowing down. Second in the NFL in rushing yards last year.
now while the Ravens' offensive line isn't as good as it was last year, it's still better than Tennessee's. And then when your quarterback's Lamar
Well,
Jackson,
yeah, there's a threat of run, a threat of pass. I mean, Tennessee was not good at the quarterback spot last year, to say the least. So I know he's not necessarily a great passer, but Lamar Jackson is a league MVP times 2. Like, Derrick Henry's life in Baltimore is going to be good.
Derrick Henry might put up like 20 touchdowns, honestly.
I could see it.
Like he's gonna get like a touchdown a game. It's gonna be like McCaffrey last year.
He's going to be a steal in fantasy because, people will forget about him, but he's going to be a steal in fantasy, no doubt.
You got to think of like the amount of touchdowns running backs on the Ravens get because teams are afraid of Lamar Jackson running. Like he's gonna get a touchdown a game.
100%.
I'm gonna be betting him every week. Him and McCaffrey dual parlay touchdowns.
Right? Yeah, it's going to be fun. Derrick Henry, and I still think he might be the second best running back in the league, even right now. I mean, if he was second in the league in rush yards in Tennessee when everyone knew what they were going to do, the guy's a beast.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Henry's a monster. Him and Lamar is going to be a show, says SEC. I agree. Just hoping it takes a little bit of time to get acclimated because as a Chief fan, Chiefs-Ravens week 1. Boy, they picked a good one, Alex, right?
Oh yeah.
Thursday night football right off the bat. Kansas City and Baltimore. Me and Gerald might have a nice little bet on that game, right, Gerald? Craig says Gus Edwards had 11 touchdowns last year.
He had 13.
13.
So imagine how many Derrick Henry's gonna get if Gus Edwards had 13.
I would say probably the over-under's got to be like 18 and a half. Maybe. I don't know what the bet is.
At least 3 more.
Yeah, 16, which might lead the league in rushing touchdowns, right? The
We
Gus bus.
We got Julio. getting a
Martell
spot.
in the quad.
Yep. One to go.
So
Who wants the closer spot?
closer spot. And Mark Taylor says, Sunny, that LT Speedflex is probably 250 to 300 more than the
Yeah.
Staubach Speedflex versus normal authentic. Yeah.
Yep.
But maybe he said he'd offer cash, right? Maybe $300 plus that as well.
Yeah, 13. I didn't even realize he had that many. 13 touchdowns last year for Gus Edwards. Imagine Derrick Henry. He's going to be up there with Mostert for 18. Josh Allen had 15. Wow.
Yeah, Josh Allen's a beast.
I know Hurts had a lot because of the tush push, but Josh Allen had 15.
Josh Allen, for me, is the second best quarterback in the league. The guy is special.
I agree. I think he's honestly getting held back with Buffalo sometimes.
Yeah.
He's definitely number 2.
He's awesome. Did you guys break the mixed football break? I think I had like 5 spots, was gone for a bit. We did, Brian.
Is that the Steve Largent he won?
I think it was the practice squad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian, you got the Steve Largent mini, my friend. The Seattle Seahawks, Largent Lunar, top 10 all-time in receiving touchdowns. We did break it, Brian, and you did win.
All right, it's quad time.
Quad time?
Craigers.
Craig Crenshaw coming in for the close.
CNW, Craig. CNW.
I'm going to go different. CAW. Vault quad number 1. Go ahead and drop me 4 box numbers, guys, for the quad. You're welcome, Brian. You are very, very welcome, sir. All right, who's got the numbers here in the quad? Who's got the box numbers? Nothing like a quad box break.
Quads are
4
the best.
boxes.
No matter what series it is, quads are the best.
Quads are always the best.
Unless the Klitsch brothers come in and start getting octos.
Yeah, I've been there many times for that. They love doing it, especially at like midnight on a Friday night, Alex. It's the perfect time for it. Couldn't do it at 7 or 8, midnight on a Friday night, which is fine with us. Fine with us. Looks like 7, 9, 11, and 15. Julio's 21 was a little bit late. I do not lie. Definitely don't do that. It's against my moral code. So 6. So 7 and 9. And then 11 and 15. So 12 and 13. And then 15 coming off the board as well. CAW, that's right. That's right. Gerald gets it. He gets the CAW hashtag. Because I'm all about accuracy. I went to journalism school. You know, I'm taught to be honest, right? I went to Mizzou Journalism School, the top J school in the world, baby, represent. So I do not lie. And the CNW hashtag, quite frankly, Alex, is a hashtag lie. Give me something good, says Julio. That's right. Julio Martel in the house says, good luck, everyone. So those are a lot of filler calls, Julio. Craig thinks Julio did not call out headliners. And he's calling the CNW. All right, we'll see. We'll see who's right, Craig or Julio. Odds-wise, it's probably going to be 2 headliners and 2 fillers, Alex. I'm always playing the odds. That's what I'm going to go with personally. All right. 6 clicks on the way for our spots in the vault quad box. All right, Trey Emerson. Trey up top in the NFC North. NFC South is Trey. NFC East is Julio. Sonny's got the NFC West. Craig's got the AFC North, South, and East. And Sonny in the AFC West. The spot for Chargers, Sonny. Let's hope we hit something good, CC, says Julio. All right. We are starting with box 7. The John Elway number here. All right, we got our first vault key of the series. First vault key. Typically, the vault keys come with the reps. That is the case here. Full-size replica helmet. All right. You know what it is, Alex. It is hashtag CAW. Craig always wins. Mark Brunell, baby. The beautiful Jacksonville Jaguar full-size rep helmet. One of the best lefty quarterbacks of all time. Led the league in passing yards once. Mark Brunell to Keenan McCardell to Jimmy Smith This dude is a great, great quarterback. Awesome hit, Craig Crenshaw for the multi-time Pro Bowler, Mark Brunell.
CNW.
CNW?
CNW.
Craig now wins.
There you go.
Chuck says CAW. See? Chuck is picking it up. I started the CAW.
Oh, no.
Steven started the CNW. I started the CAW. So we have a clashing hashtag war. It's a civil war here in the break room.
It is.
So
they're all bringing out the CAWs.
CAW, says Sonny. CAW says Julio. That's right. That's what happens. Craig, what vault letter would you like? I think we have all of them, A through E, available.
Craig's got to be one of the most entertaining guys out there.
He's definitely the most entertaining. We were talking about Ronnie and Sulaco and how Ronnie was Craig before Craig, and how when Ronnie used to always win, everyone was jealous. They hated him. The chat was saying that he was a UA bot. He wasn't a real person. Then William Maynard met him and sent us a picture, and everyone's like, oh, that guy's real? Okay. But man, Craig gets the royalty treatment here in the break room with these customers. So D says Craig. All right, Craig, D for the winner. Steven says, but CNW leads CAW. I don't know. I'm looking at a lot of CAWs right now, Steven. CAW is making a run right now. It is the new hashtag on the board here. Knowing Craig probably comes a $300 gift card, right, Alex? I'm going to say 300 or 200. Well, of course, CAW, $300 gift card. SEC says, hashtag CAW, congrats, Craig always wins. Craig says, no one has met me. Okay. I think you're too real to be a robot, Craig, right? You give off too real vibes in the chat. Sorry meant leads to CAW, right? That is true. Whenever Craig says CNW, the hashtag leads to CAW. A Craig win. All right, Craig, $300, brother. That is all yours with the Mark Brunell rep. All right. Ooh. All right. Well, Julio is on the winning board with MV7. Michael Vick on the Eagles. The NFC East. Beckett QR code. Beautiful, beautiful lid right there, Julio. The Madden GOAT, the Madden cheat code, most rushing yards ever by a quarterback. I always say, Alex, if you played Madden with Michael Vick and you lost, you were either playing one of those top 50 rated Madden players or you were god awful at Madden.
Yeah.
Because this guy was amazing. Oh, here we go. Jeff Smith says, CAW didn't get TB12. Let's go, baby. Let him know, Jeff Smith. I like this new guy with the swagger, Alex, right? I like this guy, Jeff Smith. That is a replica helmet. Yes, Julio. Full-size rep on the Virginia Tech star, the former first overall pick, Michael Vick. I can't decide what the best Mike Vick moment for me is. Is it just him in general beating the Packers in Lambeau? Or is it that run against the Vikings where two guys collided in each other and he gets the walk-off winner?
See, for me, I've seen those highlights on YouTube, but the one I remember specifically watching live is the bomb to Deshaun Jackson to start the game.
That was amazing.
Because that was like a hyped-up Eagles team. Like they were the...
What was their nickname?
Vince Young gave him the nickname, I think. He was the backup.
Something about like the superstars.
They're basically the dream team.
The dream team, something like that. Yeah, that was, I think, Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
It was electric. So thanks, guys, says Julio. You're welcome. Congrats, Julio, from Craig. Congrats from Josh. Way to go, Julio, says Gerald. Yes, sir. This one has no vault key.
No.
So not every rep will have a vault key. Usually it's the 5. Not always. Obviously subjective. There's no such thing as a bad hit. But typically the 5 worst hits in the series get a vault key. Mike Vick, I mean, that's a pretty cool name. For him to be a top 5 worst hitter in the series, it's got to be a loaded series, right?
Yeah.
I know we're getting more and more authentic helmets in this vault, but there is going to be some reps like Earl Campbell we pulled earlier.
Yeah.
Michael Vick. Not every rep has a guaranteed vault key. But every hit in the series is really, really good, right? I mean,
Vic's like a borderline, like, last vault key type of guy.
yeah, he's on the line. A little bit ahead of Mark Brunell. Both great lefties.
Because I would rather have a Vic than a Mark Brunell.
I think if you talk to most people, they would say Michael Vick. Unless you're talking to a Jaguar fan, of course. They will very much disagree. So, I'll say this, Julio. Better to get a W than an L, right? Vault key or not, you're on the board, buddy.
Yeah, see, Craig.
MV7 better than Mark Brunell, says Craig. MV7, MB8. 7 is more than 8, I guess, in this case, right? All right. Wow. I mean, it only makes sense given that we had, 5 of the first 7 boxes were authentic headliners. There is a few reps coming out. Ooh, this one is nice. This one is super clean. You know what it is. CAW. We got ourselves Mike Williams on this beautiful Jets helmet. That is a full-size replica. Man, how clean is this?
Yeah, it
is. This is not the Flash helmet. This is the Jets standard, Mike Williams. Okay.
If he's healthy, he's going to put up numbers.
I think so. I mean, with Aaron Rodgers, Mike Williams, when healthy, is one of the best receivers in the league. Like top 10, 20. I don't want to go top 10, but in 2021's the last time he played all 16 games, he had 1,146 receiving yards and 9 touchdowns, right? Talent is unquestionable. Just got to stay healthy, Mike Williams. Better to get a hit than no hit, Robbie, says Julio. That's right. You always take the win, always, no matter what, right?
Exactly.
Craig says my first win is first Mike Williams Jets helmet, probably. Probably not, knowing Craig while I was gone. He probably won another one, Alex, but it's the first Mike Williams Jets I've pulled, personally.
I think it's the second one I've seen so far.
Okay.
But the last one was literally a few days ago.
Okay. Julio says in the last 2 minutes. Yeah, first win for Craig in the last 2 minutes. Oh, my God. We're losing track at 600-something wins, Alex, for Craig Crenshaw. 51 speed flexes and more than 600 wins. And he's got to be getting somewhat close to Nate. He's probably not there, but he's getting close, right?
Oh, yeah.
Craig says, actually, Mike Williams was my first one ever. A Charger Mike Williams? If so, you've come full circle, Craig, right? All right, let's see an authentic here, right? All reps in this break. We are due for an authentic helmet, right? Boy, Craig did call Julio out. He said, Julio, that feels like filler box numbers. So far, he's been right. They're still good, though. They're still really good. Look at you, full circle, says Gerald. Yes, sir. Well, no rep here. This is definitely a full-size authentic. It is. How about this, Julio? One spot. You got the Vic, and now you've got Saquon Barkley.
There you go, Julio.
Julio. One of the best backs in the league. Couple years ago, top 5 in rushing yards. Led the NFL as a rookie for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Such an awesome running back. Getting to a much better offensive line. I actually saw the sack rates in the NFL. I believe, don't quote me on this, Alex, but I believe I'm correct. I think the most sacked quarterback on percentage of dropbacks last year was Tommy DeVito. And the second most was Daniel Jones.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Justin Fields.
Justin Fields was like 3rd or 4th. He was up there, but I think it was the 2 Giants quarterbacks which speaks to how bad their offensive line is.
Yeah.
A couple Pro Bowls for Saquon, 91 catches as a rookie, the most ever in a season for a rookie. Awesome running back, awesome hit Julio, Saquon Barkley. So, Eagles keep following me, says Julio. Good call, Craig. Congrats, Julio, says Craig. Congrats, Julio, from Josh. Saquon Barkley.
A lot of Eagles tend to come out the show before Colin works.
It's funny how it works out that way, right?
It's just the thing I noticed.
And this could be one Eagle replacing another on the desk, right?
Yeah.
I was going to say, like, I expect, I could be wrong, but my personal gut feeling, knock on wood that he stays healthy, I think we're going to see a similar season to Christian McCaffrey. I think maybe not quite as good, but, you know, Christian McCaffrey was getting hurt a lot with the Panthers, right? He wasn't doing as good with the Panthers as he did a few years ago. Goes to a new team, gets rejuvenated, and he's off and running. Like, look for Saquon to be a top 3 or 4 running back in the league this year, Mr. Barkley, right? Fantasy is tricky because, you know, we got the tush push, the 1 yard, you know, he steals touchdowns. But as far as a pure running back, I would be shocked, Alex, if he's not top 5 running back in the league this year.
Yeah, I mean, his career high for rushing yards is 1,312. I think he'll get 1,400.
I could see that.
1,400. Career high in touchdowns was 11. I'll say 12.
He
He'll
might
set career
get
high in both.
in the 2 games against the Giants. I know their defense is good, but he might get to 300 yards in those 2 games alone, right?
Yeah, probably. Probably will.
He's going to show them up. So you hit 2 lids and get your money back almost.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, you hit an authentic helmet. I mean, all these authentic helmets we do are all worth more than $300. This is worth easily over that. And you got the rep as well. You not only won, Julio, I would say you doubled up and then some with your 1 spot, right? I mean, you can't, if you hit 2 items with 1 spot, I don't care what break it is, you're going to profit.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
I think he'll have a better season than DeAndre Swift. It's Kellen Moore is the OC now. When he was with Dallas, I mean, Zeke was top 5 in rushing those years.
DeAndre Swift was 5th in rushing.
He was
last
5th in
year.
rushing last year as well, but I mean, more of a powerhouse with Saquon back there.
I like DeAndre Swift as a Bears fan.
I'm very
I hope
excited for that.
He's fantastic. Saquon Barkley is better than DeAndre Swift. I mean, it's true.
Yeah.
He's a better running back than DeAndre Swift. I don't see why he wouldn't be a top 5 back this year. And Jacobs is available.
Yeah.
I think he'll have about about 200 or so more rush yards, maybe a few more touchdowns, a few more receiving yards. I would say he'll have a better year than Swift last year. Oh, talking about CC, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys
oh, yeah,
both
because
got
Craig had
200.
multiple spots. Yeah, well, Craig also did all right, as he always tends to do. But Julio, I would say, was definitely the winner of that break.
Well, 1 spot got 2 helmets.
And maybe the 2 best, I would say, yeah. I mean, Michael Vick, Mike Williams, take your pick. I'm taking Michael Vick as far as what's cooler personally. So that was fun. We did skip a lot of the big dogs, right? I mean, I don't see why we shouldn't run this back, Alex, right? I mean, look at this. Joe Montana still out there. One of the best quarterbacks of all time. You find the right Niner fan, they'll pay probably more than this is worth, right? It's Joe Montana.
Yeah.
We got a Terrell Davis, Digital Camo Speed Flex, Derrick Henry Flash Authentic. We got ourselves the Rob Gronkowski Flex. We have the Emmitt Smith Authentic, the Bo Jackson Authentic. There's a lot of goodies in this Vault series.
Oh, yeah. See you later, Julio.
Julio says, I'm done. I came to do what I needed to do. I'm out. Have a great day, fellas. Sounds good, Julio. You know the times, brother. You know, you'll be back 12, 3, and 6 Central Time every single day. I always tell the guys, if you need to take a day or 2 off, come back when you can, because we are here pretty much every day. Unless it's like Christmas or Thanksgiving, we're here.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I know we're talking about the vault right now, but I think the diamonds is still what we need to be doing. Let's clear out those last
agree.
2 boxes.
I agree.
I mean, if you guys really want, we could just end it with a quad. 2 of the old, 2 in the new. There's nobody in this next
we
double.
could do that for the big people out there. That way we would get 2 boxes in that new set. That has worked in the past. I am definitely open to it. I would like to get at least like 2 or 3 guys saying, yeah, let's do it so we can knock it out. TJ Watt is the only headliner gone here. I mean, the 3 best headliners are the ones across the top, right? I mean, Montana, Speedflex, Elway and Davis, dual sign Speedflex, and Peyton Manning. Yes, Donald and Barry went in the very first quad we did.
Yeah, I think we have 10 total headliners, 6 photoed and 4 listed.
Yep. And
4
vault
four
keys.
vault keys and 24 boxes.
Yeah, so 14 and 24 chance at a headliner, a vault key, or a secondary headliner. The Montana Speedflex says fire, says Jacom. Yeah, it's a salute to service Speedflex. It's Joe Montana, right? Enough said on that one, right? So that is a awesome break. Would love to get this done.
Yeah, we don't see a lot of Montana Speedflexes either. Like, he's sitting out there in the vault as well. But I feel like we don't get him a ton on Speedflexes.
Not on Speedflexes.
No.
So let's take a peek at what breaks. I mean, obviously, the vault and the diamond is always a no-brainer break.
Yeah.
These should be done at all times, no matter what. But let's talk about what are some of the most likely breaks to get done this program. Because we'll be on till 5 o'clock. If the breaks are hot, we'll keep going. But if they're not, we'll call it at 5 o'clock Central Time.
We're going to do a baseball double. Jesse Martinez coming in getting 5 spots.
Okay, well, baseball doubles coming up. Let me key on real quick on the can't miss. Everything is out there but the Drew Brees and the Jerome Bettis, I believe. That is the Chase Wheel Spin. 4 spots to go. Let's get this break done in the next 20 minutes before we potentially go at 5. Could be 5:30. If the breaks are hot, we'll keep going. But 5 is the earliest we would go in the early show. The minis, I thought I took them off the ticker.
I thought you did too.
I don't see them on there now. They were there earlier, unless it didn't save.
I don't think I see it.
I don't think I see it on the ticker either. They were definitely on there for a little bit longer than they should have been, but they're not up currently.
I don't know if I know you're on YouTube, George. Maybe you're just behind.
Yeah, maybe. Gerald.
Or Gerald, my bad.
Yeah, hopefully he didn't like rewind an accident. But yeah, the minis are off the ticker.
That was even last show.
Yeah. I noticed it because I noticed they didn't take them off right away, but they're definitely off right now. Yeah, you got to get a lid, Jacom. Got to get a Joe Montana lid. All right, so Jesse got 5 of 6 spots.
5 of 6 spots.
Baseball double number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. I believe that's the only break we have not done between the 2 shows so far, Alex, the baseball. Which is ironic. Yeah, you must have been rewinded because the minis have been off my ticker for, I think it was last show I took them off, Alex. At least a while. So let me know on 2 numbers, Jesse. Baseball double box. We got Chris Abramantz with 1 and Jesse Martinez with 5 in the 6-spot break. I've not seen either of them in the chat. I'll give them 30 seconds just in case. Otherwise, we'll pull up the wheel for the baseball. I think we did 12 of these yesterday, Alex, last night.
Yeah, I saw it was flying.
It was awesome. All right, I guess I'll let the wheel pick. Baseball is out of 30. All right, so 2 numbers. How about 12? 12 in the baseball. All right, 12 works. And then 1 more. Good luck, says Jacom. 29, the Craig Crenshaw special, which that is gone. I think it's 28 is the closest. All right, I'll throw these guys in the randomizer. Baseball coming up here. Chris and Jesse, good luck, guys. Let's see some heat in the baseball. Personally, I want to see that Chipper Jones. Yeah. That's a good one. All right, so Chris You've got yourself the NL East, the spot for the Chipper Jones. Jesse, you've got the rest. We do have a Mariano Rivera still lurking here in the batter up series. Mariano Rivera. All right, 12 of 30. Batter up. These are all helmets. There's no bats. There's no jerseys. No baseballs. No gloves. All helmets. We got a Cincinnati Red coming up here. Oh, part of the Big Red Machine. The Hall of Famer Tony Perez on the clean red batting helmet. That is the NL Central. Jesse Martinez with those 5 spots coming through with the W. Tony Perez helmet. All right, Jesse. Had a feeling Jesse might win at least one of these, right? Tony Perez was awesome. Awesome player. 7-time All-Star. 3-time World Series champion. Part of the Big Red Machine. Pete Rose, Tony Perez, Johnny Bench, who we pulled in this series. All awesome hits. I know you posed the question. I think it was brought up the other night, Alex. I agreed with you, but I thought it was super close. Johnny Bench or Nolan Ryan, right?
Oh, yeah. I think just based on position, I think I would lean Johnny Bench. Even though Nolan Ryan's, one of the most dominant pitchers ever, to have a catcher that fields and hits is more special, honestly.
I went with Bench as well, just because I feel like he's, a top 2 or 3 catcher of all time. Nolan Ryan, probably a top 20 pitcher, but I wouldn't say he's top 10. I think Johnny Bench was better at his spot, and like you said, a catcher that hits and fields, pretty dominant.
Well, there's a reason why more position players win MVPs than pitchers.
That's true. And that is true.
They play every day.
Every day. Exactly. Every day. All right, one more coming up here. Box 28 in the batter up double box. Double the boxes. Double the fun. Ooh, this is nice. This is nice. And oh my God, we have seen this story multiple times today. This is a great reminder for all the customers, right? One of the main things we say in the break room, all it takes is one spot to win. How about the all-time great pitcher, John Smoltz on the Braves helmet? That is the NL East. Chris Abermatz, one spot, snagging home the John Smoltz. And again, quick reminder, by the way, Alex, sometimes people get overwhelmed when someone has a bunch of spots. But if you're going to buy one spot in a break, whether you're going up against, in a baseball break, for example, 5 other people all with one spot or one person with 5 spots, your odds are still 1 in 6. If you're a one-spot person, you want somebody to buy all the spots because your breaks happens really, really fast. So great job, Chris. Congrats on the John Smoltz. This is clean. This is a very, very clean helmet. John Smoltz is a unique pitcher in that he was great as a closer and as a starter.
And a great analyst.
Great analyst on TV. The lead analyst, actually, for Fox.
Abermans is a Braves fan, too. How about that?
Oh, that's perfect. Cy Young Award winner. He's got a World Series, 8-time All-Star, 213 career wins, and 154 career saves.
Yeah.
I mean, if he didn't become a closer, he probably would have got to 300 wins. And if he wasn't a starter early in his career, he probably would have got to 300 saves, right? That's cool for John Smoltz.
I mean, it's one of the more impressive things to do. A lot of pitchers talk about it. Like, the mentality coming out of the bullpen is completely different than being a starter.
Mm-hmm. So in 2002, he led the National League with 55 saves. In 1996, he led the National League with 24 wins. Talk about diversity, right? Part of that Maddox, Glavine, and Smoltz trio. One of the surprising things for all those division titles, that those 3 guys only won 1 World Series together. Surprising. But Smoltz was a big part of it. The NLCS MVP, John Smoltz. All righty. There we go, Chris. All right, 449, guys. What are we going to do next? We have... I mean, the page is fairly open, Alex. But we know this very well, given we've seen it so many times today. Someone could buy 6 spots, 7 spots, or all 8 spots, right? We do have 3 left in the baseball single, and we have 4 left in the can't miss single. The closest breaks at the moment. But, I mean, you said it best. Looking at the diamonds, everything is left but the TJ Watt, the custom Manning, the custom Elway and Davis. And how about the practice squad? 5 boxes left, 3 headliners left.
What are we doing?
Tyreek Hill, Anthony Richardson licensed jersey, and that's a Josh Jacobs Flash authentic helmet. So wide open practice squad, and we get this one done. We can drop a new practice squad, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're on the verge of a new practice squad and a diamond series with without a pairing, right? And let's learn from Jeff Smith today, right? Jeff Smith got the Brady and I believe the 5th box in the vault. We've already done 3 boxes in this new set. Don't let the pairing deter you, right? Because, I mean, you look at this lid here. This is easily worth more than $1,000. Elway, Davis, dual sign speed flex. Whether you get it for 90 or 180, let's be honest, Alex. People don't play the diamond single much. They play the double anyway, right? Get this lid ASAP. Speaking of a lid that's worth a bunch, look at the Peyton Manning helmet, right? Peyton Manning's face on it, the sheriff with the blue visor. 5 MVPs, the most ever. And what's great about Peyton Manning, he's a guy that every generation knows. He's all over commercials on TV. He's done SNL. I mean, heck, he's the producer on the quarterback, the receiver show, the memorabilia show with Golden. This guy's everywhere. Peyton Manning is, I mean, he's on the Manning cast. He's just like Roy Kent. He's everywhere. One of the most recognizable names in football, right? I mean, outside of Brady, you look at the most recognizable names of the last 20, 30 years, he's up there with all these guys. Now, what does that mean? That means that you can sell this, you can trade this. Everybody wants this lid if you don't want it, right? So that is one I recommend in the diamonds. So you guys let me know. Let me know what you want to do. Let's at least get this single done here in the can't miss. 4 spots left. All the headliners out there, except for, I think, Drew Brees, right? And Bettis. So we'll do this. We'll do the wheel spin at 455, unless this break is 2 or more to go. If we're 2 or less, rather. If we're still 4 to go, wheel spin in 3 minutes, Alex. If we're 2 or less away, I'll give them until 5 o'clock to get in the chase wheel spin. Regardless, the chase wheel spin and the can't miss will be 5 o'clock at the latest. So if you want to be in that list, I would say hurry up, right? We did 1 single. And is that it?
Yeah.
That's it. So only 8 names in there as we speak. In the meantime, hit of the show, Tom Brady, definitely number 1.
Yeah.
Given that it's a speed flex. Tomlinson, definitely number 2. I think that's the pecking order. As far as number 3, that's where it gets interesting. Because I would say these 3 are all about even, right, Alex? I mean, it's like, I'm going to go TJ Watt only because, first off, I like him the most of these guys. My favorite defensive player in the league. And second, I like the look of the camo.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go him 3. I'm going to go Saquon 4. I'm modern player. And I'll go Roger Staubach 5. What do you think?
There you go. Not bad.
Is that your order too, or would you mix it up a little?
I'll switch TJ Watt and Saquon just since it's Saquon's new team, and
Yeah.
I'd like to see him on his new team.
We haven't seen him as often, right? So that's what we got for top hits right now. But obviously, we knock out a diamond, we knock out a vault. That could change any second now. So you guys let us know.
3 to go in the practice squad double.
All right, 3 left in the practice squad double. And I mean, we can stay on after 5. It could be 5:05, could be 5:20, could be as late as 5:45. As long as the breaks are happening, as long as you guys are knocking out these spots, we will gladly break them. Trey got in a bunch of breaks, the quads, in the vault, got in the minis, got in the practice squad, got in the jersey. Josh jumped into the practice squad double. Yeah, that wad is nice, SEC. That's why it's my third, the aesthetics award. But I mean, again, it's take your pick. All these are awesome, awesome lids. Probably, Alex, the best bet for a break right now, I would say it's the practice squad double. And after this double, we'll put up one more double, and then the single that's already up, and that's the series. And that is the series right there. So here's that practice squad double. Let's knock out this can't miss chase. Nobody else got in. Can't miss chase is coming up here for you guys. So just the 8 names in there. One of you guys is getting a bonus gift card anywhere from $1 to $100. 5 and 6 clicks. It's Alejandro Ibarra. I believe Alejandro won the item as well in here. So he did pretty good in the can't miss. Alejandro got the Jerome Bettis jersey. He had 2 spots. Spent less than $100. He got a Bettis jersey, and he's getting money back. So Alejandro, let us know what number you want to start on, sir. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1. Whatever the wheel lands on, that's how much money you are getting in an Ultimate Autographs gift card. I'll give Alejandro about a solid minute here. Give him a solid minute. Just because nothing else is full right now, give him a solid minute. Are you out there, Sir Alejandro? Otherwise, I know the early show was so amazing that it was never going to get topped, but this was a pretty solid show.
No, it was. I mean, look at everything on the desk.
A lot of goodies.
Yeah.
A lot of goodies.
I think the night show set up for some good success. That Diamond series should be hot.
It's going to take
The
off.
Vault still got 2 amazing speed flexes out there. A new practice squad will probably be dropped.
I think what's going to happen is that, you know, once the diamonds get cleared out, those will take off. We get to that new practice squad, that'll take off as well.
Exactly.
All right, starting on 1, spinning that wheel. Alejandro, big money, Alejandro. How about $91 gift card? Let's go.
So he definitely got paid to win an item.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty nice, brother. $91. I think the buy-in is what to that series? Buy-in is 30, so 74. He paid $74 for a Jerome Bettis jersey, which is already worth it. Now we got 91 back. Way to go, says SEC. Way to go indeed. So 3 left in the practice squad double, guys. Are we going to get this closed up, this program? Or is this going to be a pre-fill for the guys at 6? Let's do this. We hopped on about 5 minutes after that busy early show. I'm going to give these guys until 5:05. If this is full in the next 6 to 7 minutes here, we'll break it. If it's 1 away, I'll give them a few minutes. But if it's 3 spots away or 2 spots away by 5:05, Alex, we'll leave it for the guys tonight.
If I had to put money on it, I'm going to say Josh or Craig will be closing it up.
Yes. I was going to put money on Josh personally.
He's already got 4 spots, but I can see him getting like, I need to just see this break.
Yeah, I could see that. Who else has a spot in here?
That would be just Trey Emerson.
Trey Emerson's got a spot in here. So practice squad double, 3 spots left. We are looking at the Anthony Richardson license jersey. Top 5 pick, right? I mean, CJ Stroud was incredible. Richardson, we'll see. You know, played a little bit last year, got injured. but, very big-time talent out of Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Tyreek Hill on that Super Bowl mini, a Chiefs hit. The best receiver in the NFL. You said it best, Alex. Voted as the #1 player in the league by his peers.
Exactly.
I don't know how Mahomes got 4th. That was dumb of the players anyway.
People just want to give him fuel.
But the fact that Tyreek Hill was 1st says a lot.
All right, it's 2 to go. It's going to happen. Just how quickly is it going to happen?
All right, 2 spots left. And then Josh, you mentioned Josh. He wants the other Josh Jacobs.
Of course.
2 years ago, led the league in rushing yards. What a great pickup for the Packers, right? I mean, as a Bears fan,
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. Josh Jacobs is a dude. So 2 spots left, 5 minutes. Let's get this closed up. Let's get into this practice squad. Obviously, goes without saying, Alex, given what we've seen all day, someone might hop in and buy out all 6, 7, 8 spots. That is very, very possible. We do only have 4 to go in the can't miss double and single both. We do only have 3 left in the baseball. So those are both possibilities. But in all likelihood, the practice squad might be the last break of this show. Prove me wrong, though, guys. Please prove me wrong. 6 p.m. show in about an hour, Alex. Let's get these last 2 spots done in the practice squad, right?
Yep.
Now let's get it done here in the next 5 minutes. Really about 4 minutes because it's about to be 5:01. Who is it going to be? Who's it going to be? Mario was the last guy to get in. What's up, Mario? He's the guy that's put us 2 away. Yeah, really, really busy day. I would say from, 12 to about 2:40 was the early show, nonstop orders. This show was pretty steady up until about, the last 30 minutes or so. Finally slowed down a little bit. But should be an awesome show tonight. No doubt about that. It really has been nonstop action the last few days, Alex. We've had very little selling to do, right? As we say.
Oh, yeah.
These breaks have sold themselves. I've got an order coming in. Tell me it's the practice squad.
It's the single.
Oh, Gerald in the single. Okay. No, actually.
Oh, no, it is the double.
It is the double. He used a promo, Signature Club
there.
promo. So he paid the single price, though, right?
Yeah.
So that puts us, what, one away?
1 to go. Craig.
1 to go. Craig, where you at, brother?
Craig will be the hero.
Calvin Johnson was won by Josh Andres. He's actually a Packer fan, Josh, but he seemed pretty pumped. So actually 2 Joshes in here. Josh Underwood asking about the Josh Andres. Oh, here we go.
It's Will Junkie getting the can't miss.
I actually missed Trevor's comment from earlier. I apologize, Trevor, because I was flipping through the comments. He said if you spell the words absolutely nothing backwards, you get Jiktan Yelatalusa, which ironically means absolutely nothing. Nice. Nice, Trev. I like it.
That was a weak one, Trevor.
Not his best, but funny, kind of. So, sold out. Was it Craig or Josh?
It was Josh.
It was Josh. Practice squad double coming up. Unless something sells out or gets us to about a spot to go or so, this might be it. Have a love but not a flex. Could cross my fingers, he says. I will say Josh did get a Jordan Love already, but never hurts to shoot your shot, right? Drop me 2 box numbers, guys. Practice squad double. Likely the last break of the show, unless there's some massive action here late. Looks like we got 6 and 22 from Josh. Thank you, Josh. 6 and 22 work. Only 3 numbers left on my ticker. Only 3 numbers left in the series. Trey, Josh, Mario, Gerald, and Josh in here. Let's get it. Good luck, says Jacom. Good luck indeed. And Josh says, sorry, man, can't get rid of that CJ lid, right? And that's a pretty sick lid. He got a salute to service, Watt, Craig Joseph. All right, 6 clicks. Josh in the Josh Jacobs spot in the NFC North. Josh, NFC South and East. Trey, NFC West. Josh in the AFC North. Joshua Andres. Gerald King in the South, looking for that Richardson jersey. Mario in the East. And Josh in the AFC West, looking for the cheetah. So, we got box 6 and 22 coming up in the double. 6 out of 30. Looks like a mini here. Looks like a mini. This is not the Tyreek Hill, because I just saw the cert. It's a snipe, the retro Bill mini. How about Andre Reed? More than 13,000 receiving yards, 7-time Pro Bowler, one of the best receivers of all time, JSA certified Mario, Andre Reed mini. So it's now a 3 and 4 chance at a headliner, Alex. I wouldn't get in that last double, get in that single, because the odds of the headliners right now were almost too good to be true, right?
Yeah.
3 and 4 at a photoed headliner. I know it's one authentic helmet, but man, a Tyreek Hill mini or an Anthony Richardson licensed jersey, those are awesome items for a practice squad, right? Awesome items. Yeah, that's a tough one, Josh. I'm telling you, that's why Josh has to buy all 8 right away, Alex, right?
I'd have to.
Do not hesitate. Get the guaranteed W's, brother. That box looked too light. Sean says Richardson in this box. Okay. Well, it is a mini helmet. It's definitely light. But it is Tyreek Hill on the Super Bowl mini. LV Super Bowl. That's one of the Super Bowls that he won with the Chiefs. So that's a Super Bowl identifier. Back when Tyreek was with the Chiefs. That's the AFC West. Clean looking mini. Josh Andres, you did get the cheetah. So that is not too shabby. Not too shabby right there on the hill. I mean, #1 player in the league according to his peers. And you know what? If he didn't get hurt last year, Alex, he would have been the first to 2,000 yards, right?
Good chance.
This guy's amazing. He could retire tomorrow. He'd be in the Hall of Fame. One of the best receivers of our generation. You've called him the best you've seen, right?
Best I've ever seen.
Yeah, God. He's got the simple thing you can't teach,
speed.
And that's speed. And what's scary is he's not only fast, he's quick in little spaces.
Exactly.
He's shifty, he's quick, he's a 0 to 40 type guy. He's Tyreek Hill. So beautiful, beautiful mini Josh on the cheetah. Yeah, normally Tyreek Hill is a Dolphin. It's a Dolphin hit. But this has the Super Bowl on it that he played with for the Chiefs. It is in the rule page if you want to double check my work, but it is a Chief hit for Josh. All right, let's take a quick peek at that break page. We've got 7 to go in that practice squad double. We'll look together, actually, guys. Still got 4 to go in that first can't miss double. We got 6 to go in the practice squad single. 4 to go in the can't miss single. We do have 1 to go in the baseball break. So let's get this baseball done, right? 1 spot left. In the meantime, if you guys want to get that practice squad knocked out, now's the time, right?
You know, otherwise a great pre-fill for the guys tonight.
Right? I mean, whether it's the end of this show or early on in tonight's show, the practice squad is going to be cleared out, Alex.
100%.
That much is obvious. So let's get this baseball done. Let's not make it awkward. 1 spot left. Let's call it, let's split the difference. How about 5-12? 3 minutes. You guys get that one spot knocked out in 3 minutes. We'll break it. Otherwise, like you said, great pre-fill for the guys tonight.
All right, Mario closed it up.
Mario closed the baseball?
Yes.
Thank you, Mario. Baseball single. Go ahead and drop me a box number. Mario says done. Thank you, Mario. You're the man, brother. How about a box number in the baseball? And maybe the practice squad single, 4 left, Alex. One thing about that double to keep in mind, at least one of the items is in the double.
That's a good point.
It's guaranteed. So Josh Jacobs and or Anthony Richardson is in the double. So that might be worth a spot as well. Mario wants 8 in the baseball. Thank you, Mario. 8 coming off the ticker in the baseball break. What a terrific show today, Alex. Terrific 12 p.m. show. Very good 3 p.m. show. It's been a blast today. Andrew Webb, Anthony Serrano, Sonny Shaw, Cody Myers, and Mario Ortiz in here. Mario, by the way, has assured himself at least a chance at the 2 final headliners. Says, I got 2 in the single and 1 in the double for the practice squad. Let's do it. Okay? I mean, I agree. Up to you guys. 6 times on the way here. 5 and 6. Mario up top. Mario, you've got the AL East. We got the AL Central, Cody Myers. Anthony's got the AL West. Sonny, the NL East. Andrew, the NL Central. And Cody, the NL West in the baseball break. Batter up, 8 of 30 on the way. What do we got? Show me Rivera, says Mario. You've got the spot. He's calling for Mariano Rivera. What's the saying? Ask and you shall receive. Mariano Rivera, batting helmet. How about it, Mario Ortiz? Enter Sandman. Baseball's all-time saves leader. The great cutter pitch. This guy is the first, and I think still the only, unanimous Hall of Famer in baseball history. It's Mariano for Mario. Talk about calling your shot, just like Babe Ruth. Mario Ortiz. He says closer magic. That's what I was looking for. Box collar magic. William Maynor says nice hit. Nice indeed on the Rivera.
There you go.
And this might be my third favorite of the show, just like that, Alex. Just like that, Mariano Rivera.
We're going to do the practice squad single.
All right. So we're going to see maybe a headliner, but we'll find out. I know we'll see a headliner in that double, that's for sure. Mariano Rivera. Alrighty, Mario.
5 spots to go on the double. You guys might as well just close it out.
Yeah, we might as well knock it out. I know we're waiting on the graphic. Hopefully that gets in between shows, but they'll probably drop the new practice squad graphic or not if it's not ready by 6. Fresh headliners are the new one, Alex,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Practice squad. Single number 1. Drop me a box number. Box 8 has been good to me, says Mario. It's my favorite number, Mario. It's a great number. Sean Blasco with 16 coming in first. 16 works. It is the last box number we'll be asking for because the last 2 numbers will go in that double box. And again, guys, it's a guaranteed headliner in that double because we have 3 boxes left and 2 headliners left. So Josh Jacobs, Flash Authentic, and Anthony Richardson jersey. There's a guaranteed headliner in the double. All right, box 16 on the way. 6 clicks on the way. 5 and 6. Mario's got the NFC North. We got Sean in the NFC South, Mario NFC East, Cody in the West, Sonny's got the AFC North, Brian in the South, Cody in the East, and Cody's got the AFC West. So Brian's got the Richardson spot, Mario's got the Jacob spot. All right, what do we got here, Alex? Well, how about this? How about this? We have 2 headliners in the last 2 boxes.
Oh, wow.
I think we'll be knocking this out ASAP, right? How about this hit right here? One of my all-time favorite stats in the history of sports, Alex. There's 2 guys ever to lead the league in picks on 3 separate occasions. Ed Reed and Everson Walls, the Cowboy legend, JSA certified, Mario Ortiz. Congrats on Everson Walls. Mario actually wanted the Jacobs authentic, but at least he got himself a W with the Everson Walls. Right? That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
You get the North for the authentic. You don't win, but at least you win something, right? So let's get that double done. 2 headliners, Alex. Pretty confident that's coming off the board.
Yeah.
ASAP. I'm sorry, says Sean. I was trying to call for myself too, brother. And William says, nice, Mario. Yeah, I mean, look, if you're going to lose with the headliner spot, let's at least win something, right? I mean, other than, Mario won something where no one else won anything, right? I always say, always take your W's. Always take your W's. All right, Mario. I'm guessing the doubles got movement.
3 to go. Might be closed.
All right, doubles coming up.
2 to go.
Practice squad, 2 to go. Everson Walls. All right. Just like that, late charge in the practice squad. I did kind of think we'd close this up just a little bit sooner. But going into the show, Alex, I thought we would close the practice squad, and sure enough, here we are. A little bit longer than expected, but same story. Practice squad, bye-bye. So, Mario's on a streak. Stay hot. That's right, Mario. Oh, wow. Josh has more than a fair offer for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
This offer is very generous. I got to repeat, very generous. He says, I want a Steve Young full-size authentic to trade for whoever wins the Jacobs and wants to part ways with it. Now, something to keep in mind with Josh. He already has a Steve Young, and he's a Packer fan. So it sounds like a crazy trade, but then you think about it for a little bit, it might make sense for him, right? He's already got one Steve Young. Why not, get a Josh Jacobs?
Well, we're going to see.
Is it sold out?
Of course.
All right, sold out. Don't even need box numbers. It's the last 2 numbers in the series. So NFC North. You're good, Josh. I mean, look, I'm making it easier for you because I'm telling you the offer that you're putting out there is really, really good, right? Mario says, let's do this. Let's do it. Practice squad double coming up. Practice squad series. Gone. Gone. It did not last long, right? I believe we dropped this practice squad series last night. And now it's gone, Alex. Crazy. We got 4, 5, and 6 clicks. Cody Myers just snagged himself the Josh Jacobs. But Mario, your streak continues. Looks like you got the Richardson license jersey.
Nice.
Which is worth more than, what is the buy-in for this one? 90, what's the double? 94? Something like that. That license jersey alone without the autograph is worth more than $100, even without the auto. So Mario says, let's go. Let's go indeed. All right, the first portion here of the double box break. This is the heavy one. Pretty sure I know what this is going to be, Alex. It is a full-size authentic. And this is a very, very clean-looking lid. NFL leader in rushing yards for a couple years ago on a new team. Josh Jacobs on the Packer Flash Authentic. Very, very nice, Cody Myers. Congrats on Josh Jacobs. And if you're a Steve Young fan, Cody, boy, Josh has an offer for you, right?
Yeah.
That was box. It was not box 21. It was box 3. So the offer is a Steve Young Standard Authentic for the Josh Jacobs Flash Authentic. Because Josh already has a Steve Young. So he's offering that trade up. And that is a very, very generous offer. Mario says, okay, that makes me feel better. Yeah, you're good, brother. We should still have that because that was one during the noon show today, right?
Yeah, we do shipping every day, so I'm not sure, but it should be.
We will double check for you guys. If it is out there, we can make that trade happen. Because we do ship now daily, but this was one earlier today. Should be still available. But if guys get a helmet that they won in the 6 p.m. show, then they want to trade the next day, then at that point it's too late, Alex, right?
Yeah.
All right, sounds like a done deal. Cody says I'll make the trade. All right. I pretty much got done writing it up, so I'll put it on there, but I'll let you swap the stickers, Alex. All right, congrats, Cody. Steve Young from the early show will be yours. The last box in the practice squad. We got our nicest jersey in the series. How about the licensed Anthony Richardson Colts jersey? This is super clean. That's the AFC South. Mario Ortiz keeps on keeping on. The top 5 pick from 2 years ago. Florida Gator star. Beautiful hit there, Mario. He says, love that, says Mario. Nice hit, Cody. Good trade, Josh and Cody, says Mario. Appreciate you, Cody, says Josh. No problem, Josh. Glad you got a PC item. And you already had the Steve Young as well. So, there you go. Great job, guys. Great practice squad. Gone. Just like that. And here, late in the show, this is... I mean, we might have the 3rd and 4th best hits. Rivera and Richardson for me, Alex. What do you think?
Yeah.
Just because, we see the helmets all the time, right? The TJ Watt Authentic, because it's a football authentic helmet, might be worth a little bit more than this jersey, but I see TJ Watt all the time. This is probably the 4th hit of the show for me. I got to say, got to respect Rivera, right? He's my number 3. I'll go LT on a speed flex, number 2. And then obviously the hit of the show, not really up for debate, the Tom Brady. What do you think?
Agree.
Yeah. So thank you, says Cody. Nice hit. Nice hits all around. So I'll put these away here. Absolutely going on my wall, says Josh. I hope you like the Young or can flip it for something better for your PC. There you go. What a great community here, guys. I'm making trades, making moves. You guys are awesome. So let me get this Anthony Richardson written up. If something breaks the next minute or two, we'll break it. Otherwise, Alex, we are winding down for the 3 p.m. show. But it's going to be like 35 minutes. And the guys tonight, Steven and Colin, will be back for more. Keep those in the hit video for sure, says Mario. Yeah. I mean, they're great. I know we've been trying some different stuff in the hit video. I might just upload the Brady from the live hit, but otherwise, these are definitely hit video worthy names. You can put away the other helmets, except for maybe the Tomlinson and the Rivera. But great stuff, guys. Any final thoughts from you, Alex?
Great show.
You guys were awesome today. Looks like we'll have a can't miss probably early for the guys today. 3 to go on that double. Like we were talking about earlier, we'll get a new practice squad for you guys tonight. I know we're waiting on the graphic, but if it doesn't come in here in the next 30 or 40 minutes, we might drop it anyway, right? Otherwise, diamonds tonight. Got everything but the TJ Watt out there. Attack those diamonds. So I think, Alex, that'll do it for us. Thank you so much for co-hosting, producing, doing a great job as always. Thank you so much to the customers for watching, for chatting, for buying. You guys make the show possible. You guys make the show special. I'll be back tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Central Time. You're back on Monday?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I'll be in Tuesday through Friday, I think, next week.
Tuesday through Friday, Alex. All next week. Presume all early shows?
Yes, sir.
All right. Prince of the midday, as we call him. Guys, thank you so much for all the orders, all the chatter. We'll be back at 6 p.m. Steven and Colin, 35 minutes. I'll see you guys tomorrow, but our break team will see you very, very soon. Have a great night, and keep on breaking those boxes.